But-oing, noing, noing. Let's get to it. What's going on in your life, David?
What is going? So I'm getting ready to go back to Milwaukee.
Yes.
So I am right now.
Is there like a nickname for Milwaukee? Cause like
Milk City.
Cream City.
Cream City.
No, but I mean like you have Chirac for Chicago. Like, is there any? You never heard of that?
No.
Oh my gosh, dude, you're so bad at that. There was a thing.
I don't hang out with the Russians. So
no, this was like a Spike Lee. This first of all, it was called Chirac for a while because of like the ghettos of Chicago being compared to Iraq. But then Spike Lee made a really bad movie called Chirac.
Oh, that's where I've heard it before.
But I knew it was being used before they made that movie.
No, that makes sense.
And the movie doesn't even have anything to do with it. It's weird. Don't watch it.
I won't. There is that. There's a new show called The Chai, or I think they call it The Chai. I don't know.
The chai, like chai tea.
I don't know, but I know it's. I know it's called the, and then it's CHI, and it's in Chicago. I think they go on The Chai.
I miss Chicago.
I miss living in a
Gucci store.
I miss living in a big city.
You're gonna keep missing it because all the benefits of living in a big city are completely inaccessible during COVID.
I know, but I can still walk down the street and get to my grocery store. I like that.
You're gonna go to Metro Mart?
Yeah. Well, it's like I don't really.
You're part of the bourgeoisie if you shop at Metro Mart. I like to put that on the record.
The bourgeois. I am very bougie. It's
like
true.
you're upper crust.
Well, I go there because it's like what I spend in gas going over to Aldi.
Aldi's like 2 miles away.
I
Your
know.
calculations are incorrect.
Well, see, I might go to Aldi, but then I gotta go to Culver's because I'm driving by it.
Culver's like 3 blocks from here.
I know.
That's what's the problem is you probably just miss having Culver's with no walking distance. I miss it too. I sometimes miss being able to walk because I could walk to Aldi, I could walk to Culver's, I could walk to Menards. Even if it's like a 5-minute drive, I hate it. So I definitely get that.
And I mean, obviously I can't do public transport right now, but I love
They are
riding
doing
the bus.
the MCTS right now.
They are? Yeah, I got an email from them saying that they're focusing on like...
It's for people who need to
Yeah,
use it.
yeah. I love doing that too. I just like being with people. I like being with people. I get really kind of... Oops.
I agree.
I get kind of, when I'm just locked kind of in my house, my parents' house, and I'm in the, kind of 15 minutes from a town, it's just kind of... Because I'm somewhat introverted a little bit, but I'm also, like...
You're like the worst part of both.
Yes.
Oh, this is supposed to be easy.
But I also like being surrounded... Like, I like being surrounded by people and feeling like there's things going on and things happening, so...
I agree with that, but, like, from March to May in Milwaukee, it's, like, worse than being in a small... At least it was. I don't know what it's like now, but it's, like, a ghost town. I guess it's different now because people aren't taking it seriously, but back
there you go.
when it was a big deal, it was weird, and I didn't like it at all. Ooh, Batty Barrel Bandit. I'm kind of glad I'm not in a city right now, to be honest.
Yeah. I mostly miss, like, being able to do school and, What are you supposed to hit?
The banana.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta do it 3 times.
You got it. I also miss school, and so, like,
Yeah, I get that.
I like being in Milwaukee because it also gets me in the mindset of, like, getting ready for school and teaching and all that stuff. I like being in front of a classroom. I like learning new things and reading, so I'm excited to get back to that. And I know that, like, when I'm in Milwaukee, I'm just mentally more in that
Well, you're
zone,
probably encountering more people, so you got motivation to, like, shower and stuff.
Yeah. I shower every day now because I go on walks every day and I get so sweaty.
I have to do twice a day showers, honestly. Because I work out, and I absolutely have to shower after I work out. And that's not
me too.
I mean, obviously I have, like, massive pores and blackheads, but it's honestly just like I can't handle having, like, an inch cuticle over my entire body of, oil.
Yeah, for me, it always, it's because it's humid right now, and I don't like the humidity, and every time I come home, I just feel so sweaty and so, like, moist that I just need to not feel that way anymore. Although, like, Today has been the worst day, but
Today's really
over the
good.
past couple of days, it's actually been pretty nice out.
We've kind of hit that point though where it's only going to get worse from now on. It's just going to get rainier and colder and grosser. We're kind of past our apex.
I love the fall and I can't wait.
I am enjoying retire. I'm basically like a retired old man.
I would say that's true.
I get up at 5. I like work out at the YMCA. I go and swim at the beach, and then I do my classes, and that's about my day these days.
That's great. There is nothing wrong with relaxing.
I'm pretty extroverted, but I'm trying to because I'm pretty sure when I'm teaching in a different country, it's gonna be kind of like isolating.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get used to kind of like just being on your own mostly.
Yeah, that's definitely how I was in Milwaukee too.
It's just gonna be different. It's a different country.
Yeah, it's obvious, but I mean, like I got
saw
used.
you every week in Milwaukee.
I know, but I got used to like spending time alone, like every night, being by myself.
I'm
that kind of
denying
thing.
you your experiences.
Oh, man, gosh darn it.
Where is the part where I can fight the giant domino? I think that's down here. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember.
There's a fight with a big old domino fella.
And when I posted the episode of us in here, and I had Jesse J on there, you didn't even know.
I still don't know that I know who Jesse J is. Because Juicy
J is a
J
rapper.
has the verse in Dark Horse. Does Jessie J, is she in Bang Bang?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her.
She's the one that
She's
don't
also if you've
care
seen
about.
the meme where it's like her singing, and she's going no 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 no.
No,
That was a meme.
We don't have the same meme coverage.
No, but I mean that was a meme like 5 years ago.
Oh.
So that's like her 2 claims to fame. I guess 3 are Domino.
I remember that song.
Yeah.
That sound sounded like a Tayo Cruz song.
We gon' light it up.
Maybe I'm just thinking like
Maybe you're
Domino
thinking
sounds like
Dynamite.
dynamite, but just the way the songs were structured. I know there's a giant domino at the drama somewhere, and I insist on finding it.
Okay.
We also need to find the arcade actually too.
Oh yeah, we haven't got there yet.
I want to actually see if I can beat that by myself. I'm pretty bad.
In the thing that I streamed yesterday in the Jiggies of Time, there were 3 little extra areas you could go to.
You streamed yesterday?
I streamed yesterday with Serious Play, like the
should've
group
told me.
channel. I posted it on Instagram on my story.
I don't check that.
Well,
that often.
I did it Wednesday. But anyway, so
I
there.
would've watched.
Sorry,
If you had posted it on TikTok, I would.
I haven't done a single TikTok yet.
There's your problem.
I don't know what to do with my life. But anyway, so in that game I was playing, there were 3 little extra levels. One of them, it was cute because like they were all like levels from other games, but they were designed using those games, the graphics from Banjo-Kazooie. So it was whatchamahoozy? It was Donkey Kong Country, the first. Was it Jungle Japes? Was that the first level in Donkey Kong Country?
Yeah, it's the same as in this game.
Yep. So it was that one, reproduced using Banjo-Kazooie stuff, and then there was also a Zelda level that was designed like one of the shrines from Breath of the Wild, and then there was also Donkey Kong's like original Donkey Kong, like in this game, the original level. Not 45, 15. 15 meters?
It was
I think?
25, 50, 75.
Okay, 25.
And then,
The
I don't know
25
if there's a
meter one,
one. I beat it at the up down at arcade once.
Oh, nice.
But it's a lot easier when you're playing it like on a joystick with that button than when you're
Yeah.
doing it with like. Because you get 2 options. You can either do it with an analog stick, which really doesn't feel right, or the D-pad, which also doesn't feel right.
Because they're not joysticks.
You really need that arcade stick.
Yeah.
I think this is a little car race. I'm okay with that. I don't like races where you're running around.
I hate the Beetle.
I don't
The
think this
Beetle
is
looks. The Beetle. If we talk about the Uncanny Valley, the Beetle with the human eyelashes and eyelids
Yeah,
is
they should
just
have done that.
is not good.
It's just the room to make sure that I have enough crystal coconuts.
I don't know.
I think I remember this. I can't remember if it's hard or not.
We'll see.
know what? This is... Oh, see, that's a fun design. It looks very Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like a Jinjo.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna race for the gold banana. Try pressing Z to speed up. Okay. Press A to cheat? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Oh, I got a missile.
Oh. You got to collect,
Oh, I do have to collect... Oh, this music sounds just like Banjo-Kazooie, too. Need the missile. This sounds just like the, Grunty's Furnace Fun thing.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna put that, shoot, I was gonna put that in the very beginning of our video, of our trivia thing, too.
Oh, that would have been good.
I forgot to do it.
Are you gonna do another trivia challenge?
I want to, because that was super fun. But like you said, I want to compete this next time, too, because...
Yeah, that makes it hard, but, you know, you could ask Eli. Then Eli should compete in it, too, because he's the only other one that knows is gonna know
So,
stuff.
like, really, like, Cusack should be coming up with questions, because he's just not as
But
versed.
Cusack won't know what questions to come with. He'll ask questions about other... This is designed better than a lot of other mini games.
Yes, it is. You can tell they put a lot of effort into this one. Which is cool, because, like, this one's fun, so obviously...
I wish I knew how many I don't
So,
think
you
I
know
have
what?
enough. If you just stay in front of him, he can't pass you, which is really nice. Is he gonna say... Oh no, the shame of being beaten by a monkey. So the other cars in the lane? Okay, well, I guess maybe the coins gave me missiles? I don't know. Maybe there's a second challenge. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, well, that was fun.
That one was fun. It's cute, short, and simple, which I like. The
It was
minecart
pretty chill. It wasn't like easy either. I had to
Yeah.
like focus on it. I like the minecart too. You were just really bad at that.
Yep, I'm really bad at that. Correct. And I just haven't played this game as much as you have, so I'm not... I just, like... I'm not as familiar.
You know what's making me upset?
What?
Live action remakes of things. I know it's not a new or revolutionary opinion, but I'm really getting sick of it. We're talking about, because they just did an announcement. Oh, it's this thing. I don't want to do that. They announced that the creators of the Avatar show left the live action Netflix thing because they weren't, you know, going with the vision they wanted for the show. And I just have to ask, like, what do the people who, I mean, obviously it's for money, but do the people who make these remakes, like, on any level understand, like, what made these shows and movies, like, special? So I was thinking, it's easy with Disney, and it's like, okay, Disney, obviously they will sell anything they possibly can. They don't care. You know, you watch The Lion King, and it's like, oh, great, it's the thing I like, but everything is bad.
Yeah.
But it's like...
Everything is worse.
It takes a lot of time and effort and people to create an Avatar TV show. And again, there's so many problems I have with this. First of all, these things aren't just animated for no reason. Doing animation is, I would say, more expensive and complicated than doing live action. It's not an easy choice. It's something you go, okay, this will make the services our idea. Or, you know, they talk about the Cowboy Bebop one. A huge part of Cowboy Bebop is, like, the fluidity and the editing and how it matches with the music. And unless they make the entire movie like that one scene in Baby Driver, you're gonna have a hard time matching the music up. And it just is like... I can complain about this for hours. You look at all the articles about this. The three that I'm most upset about. It's that...
Ooh, you can punch that.
Yeah, I think this is where Mr. Domino is. It's the Avatar one, the Cowboy Bebop live action, and the One Piece live action, which are all coming to Netflix in the same year somehow. Three of, like, the biggest and most expansive and expensive properties there could be. First of all, it's a stupid undertaking. Second of all, there's no information about it. I'm drinking my coconut LaCroix.
And ranting and raving. I love it.
Right now is... And I'm not... This... For certain things, this is important, but every article you read about these things, it all just has to do with the casting. They just say, okay, we're casting accurate race actors for the roles. And it's like, that's great, cool. Tell us who's making the show. Tell us what the inspiration... Yeah. And, okay, for a show like Cowboy Bebop, I don't know, cast them all as anything. It really doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't even matter who the cast is. Cowboy Bebop is not about the acting Really, it's about like the aesthetic and the feeling and the music. It doesn't really matter. One Piece, I get part of it is that they're all from different parts of the world, but you know, cool. You did the bare minimum. You cast people that look like what they're supposed to look like. That's great, but you know, that's not a selling point. Yeah, that's like the minimum. Great, you did what you were supposed to do. I'm not giving you points because you finally cast, you know, Asian and Inuit actors in Avatar. That's what you were supposed to do. You don't get extra points for that. You get extra points for making a good show. So focus on that now that you've got... I don't know. I'm sick of it. It seems like they don't care. And I'm upset about it.
Don't. With the Avatar thing, I
mean, who really expected that project to be something that we would appreciate?
I could see it potentially being something where something valuable could come from it.
Can you think of a single example where there's a live-action adaptation of something that was originally animated, and like I'm not even saying like it's like good. I mean like it does service to the original. You're like, okay, it's fine that both these exist. This isn't just an inherently inferior version. This has, and no, it doesn't exist.
I can't think of one.
Getting my butt kicked.
I can't think of one.
No.
Not right now.
I was thinking about it earlier, and I thought of, like, okay, you know what? The live-action Addams Family movies are okay. But, I mean, that's and I guess, okay, comic books, a little bit different. There's some okay Spider-Man, that can kind of work.
And also, Addams Family already had,
a TV show.
So that kind of makes more
and even with the Addams Family, that understands, like, what makes it good. It's very cartoony. Like, the live action, for a lot of these things, it just holds it back. Why would anybody want to... I don't understand how... And think about Avatar. So much of it is the choreography, the effects, that everything is going to have to be digital. It's the only way to make it. So why not just have it be animated? And I'm not anti-CGI, but you can't create everything in CGI. It never works. It has to be used to enhance... or do other things. It can't be used. Same with Cowboy Bebop. I mean, that's all space stuff. One Piece takes place mostly on the water. I don't understand why they would even think that. And the other thing is you can't take a 70-episode show or even a 26-episode show and turn it into a 10-episode miniseries. I don't know. It's just...
Is that what they're doing?
What else would they do? Do you think they're going to remake all of Avatar in live action?
Maybe that's why those guys wanted to leave. Because for me, it's like, if you're gonna make... You already did that one.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make an adaptation, like, real life with physical actors or whatever, I would want it to be an episode-by-episode recreation.
No, I wouldn't. I think you're on the wrong page. Because the original already exists. You don't need a recreation.
Well, then why not just give them the ability to do a sequel series, then?
Well, okay. It doesn't have to be a sequel series. And it doesn't have to be exactly the same thing. It can be anything. Lion King 1.5 exists, people. You can use established worlds and characters to... I mean, I guess that's just Rosencrantz and Guildenstern and that. But the point is, you know, it can be Avatar and it can be... It should be different. It shouldn't be exactly...
Well, that's why... Maybe not a sequel series, but give them the chance to do something different with it, I guess. And it sounds like the production... The producing team and Netflix didn't want to give them reign to do what they wanted.
I bet it doesn't have to do with that, though. I bet it has to do with, like, characters and writing. Because I feel like those guys... I feel like you would bend... I mean, this is pure speculation. But I see it's much more reasonable to bend on, like, okay, we're going to do things in a different order. Different that.
Yeah.
But for them to leave the project, I feel like there must have been a fundamental misunderstanding of the story. Because it's like, you are not telling... Because the order or the events or the specifics don't matter. What matters is that you understand the philosophy of this show, and it must have been that. And that's the only thing I can think of.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised at all, because Netflix probably just wants them to do whatever's, safe for their test audiences.
Netflix screwed up, too. I bet they signed that on when Game of Thrones was still really popular. And like, okay, we can do that. But now nobody likes Game of Thrones, so they're kind of screwed. I don't know. This is so expensive. Netflix, I think, is going to pop in 2021.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The 3 shows I just talked about, I bet you easily $1 billion budget. No way it could be any less.
For a live action remake or retelling of these series, definitely. For how much work it's going to have to be put in.
Can you imagine making $1 billion? No, Netflix is losing subscribers. They're not gaining subscribers. Which one did I do? Did I do 1, 3, 4, 2?
No, you did the center one.
I want them to pop, though. They've been doing some real bad mismanagement. Everything they make is bad, and they cancel everything they ever had was good. So I'm...
People like the Umbrella Academy.
Okay, well, that's fine. I know my mother actually really likes the Umbrella Academy and wants me to watch it with her, but I'm not going to. That's fine. I haven't watched it. I'm talking about Big Mouth, and I don't care if there's a single other example that trumps anything. They brought that into existence, and their company should be gone because of it. That's like, I think they deserve to be just completely bankrupted.
It's like that meme I sent you today.
I didn't even like I mean, I didn't really. Oh, I didn't even really like Tuca and Birdie. It was stupid that they canceled it. Oh, okay, that doesn't count. Right. But it's stupid that that was canceled. What is this guy doing?
He chokes to death. Yeah, it's
Netflix canceled BoJack a season earlier than they wanted to. I don't blame them for Orange is the New Black becoming terrible, because that was inevitable. But, still, they could have just stopped it earlier.
I read a little bit about Nickelodeon and their handling of Legend of Korra. And
yeah, they screwed them over.
Oh, yeah, and that kind of sounds something I could see Netflix similarly doing.
And then being like, okay, we don't want to go. Because the last season of Korra premiered, I think, on Nickelodeon.
It was all online.
I think they cut the animation budget.
And in the middle of the third season, they changed it to online. So
Which is too bad, because I think seasons 3 and 4 of Korra are the best seasons. I think that's a show that gets better as it goes. I think the first is the weakest, and it kind of establishes its footing, which is really stupid.
I'm excited to watch it on Netflix, because I haven't really seen almost any of it, so...
You should watch it. I think you'll like
it. But it's just... The thought process behind... I understand, like, making... Like, the Umbrella Academy is an easy example because it just premiered, but, like, I understand making, like, crowd-pleasing stuff that's not the most threatening or anything, but it's, like, not actively horrible.
No, but they are making things that
But they are making things that are actively horrible.
I think they're bringing down IQ points.
But
Netflix used to be the people that would throw money at everything, which is great. Because you have stupid shows for stupid people. You have smart shows for smart people like me. You got action movies coming. They had everything. But now it literally feels just like, what are sitcoms that have been serialized for 25 generations? And what is just like the lowest common denominator?
Ooh, Friends is... Oof, I'm glad. Ugh. Anything to do with Friends just has got to go.
Well, I think the Friends and The Office probably bring Netflix more money than like any original programming they've made, which is fine because they can have Friends and they can have The Office, but you have to make good shows for me too, Netflix, and you used to go, okay, I'm glad I have this subscription because, you know, my little sister can like The Office, my mother can like The Umbrella Academy, and I can do this. Well, now you just got Big Mouth, and you know what? I hate you.
What about is going down here? I think that, yeah.
That's where I came from.
No, this goes down somewhere.
It's gonna have green coins at the bottom. This is where I came from.
No, this isn't where you came from.
Oh, this isn't on the ladder. Okay. Whoop. Oh, alrighty then.
Oh, I didn't even know it was gonna be him.
Oh, I could go for a bonus bear. Oh. Why do a time limit? If I fall, I'm not going to be able to get back up. It's really weird.
Oh no!
I'm going to try this once.
This is notorious for being the stupidest, dumb...
Ah! You can't fall. I didn't know I could fall in the pit. I don't even understand. I think there was a programming error with this because it seems like it says you can to scare them, so I'm like barking. It doesn't seem like it does anything. Like, oh boy. Okay. You got to do a radial motion. That's the. I gotta get so many of these. That's the problem, is you can't try and go... Okay, that...
You can't do it straight on.
Oh, okay, now that... Oh, and I fell in the pit. I'm gonna keep... You know what? This is gonna be the climax of the episode.
I do... I have Netflix, but I think after I watch Korra, I'm probably gonna be done for a little while.
I'm okay with canceling Netflix now that BoJack's done. Oh, you should absolutely.
How have I not finished? I remember I'm in the middle of the season and I haven't finished.
Well, they had a mid-season break. They did the first.
Oh, yeah, that's what.
You should definitely check it out, though. I think they ended. We can talk about it next time if you watch or something.
Yes. So, speaking of,
look at that. Okay, now that's upsetting.
Speaking of BoJack,
yeah.
I've mentioned in our group chat the other day that I want to do improv.
Yes.
So I want to hear about more of your experience doing an improv course.
It's so much more just like normal and restrained than you would think. It's kind of mostly, at least the one I took, I don't know if there were different, like, I think I took the level 1 class, but it wasn't about, like, doing scene work, really. It was more, like, the whole philosophy is how can you keep talking? Just kind of learning fundamentals.
Yeah.
And, like, they'll start you. Yeah, well, obviously, like, I'm not, you know what? No, I'm going to keep doing this. Like,
okay.
I don't care. It's more about just like, yeah, just not stopping, not whether or not, it really being funny wasn't an element of it all. Like, we do scene work, but the objective wasn't to like make a silly scene where you're in Starbucks. It's more just like, okay, you're a professor and you're the student trying to get their homework done. How do you keep this going for 5 minutes? And I thought that to be a really interesting class, even though I already can just talk for indefinite periods of time.
Even like it with scene work? As like a character?
I took it with Charlie, so we did a lot of work together. And it was a wide variety. There were people younger than us, there were people much older than us, people from different backgrounds, from different places. I would highly recommend, if you feel like you aren't comfortable speaking freely, not just in like public settings or like for speeches, but just like even just with, you know what, maybe I do quit.
Yeah.
I would recommend taking an improv class. I think it was fun too.
I kind of want to.
I don't think improv and stand-up is my type of humor. I don't think it's very... Is there anything important there? Is it snot? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Wait, what's this?
Wait, you can punch through there.
Yeah. It's not my type of humor. But I do think I learned a lot about it. I don't want to brag, but I think I was one of the better people at it.
I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be surprised.
Having the theater background would give you an advantage.
And just being able to be comfortable in front of an audience
Everyone
in some
was
type
fine
of way.
with that. People weren't really shy. Most people in the class, in fact, me and Charlie were the only ones that like didn't continue. Most people went on to like the different classes and started doing like the really high up stuff there because they wanted to be, I think, members. Because they have a troupe there too. And
kind of like the UCB.
We didn't continue after that. I kind of wish I would have. We both talked about doing it in Chicago, just because there'd be like more interesting stuff there, I guess. But honestly, comedy sports is right by where you live, so you might as well just do it.
Yeah. Well, and I just kind of want to try it out just for fun because I kind of want to do something where I can do a little bit of acting or just whatever. Not even acting,
you don't
but
really
like,
do that.
but like just like something to get on stage again because I do miss doing it. I think it's fun.
I would say it just doesn't scratch the surface.
Oh yeah, but like where I'm at right now, I definitely am not able to spend a good chunk of time every week at a rehearsal for a musical or anything like that. So I think you have to press the button again.
This doesn't even look like a button. It's like an air
vent,
I'll get this and then we'll probably call it. What time is it?
We are at 29 minutes.
Yeah, I'll get this and we'll call it. We'll go beat the big bad dragon. Ooh. I will say doing voiceover work has been a fun theater.
Oh yeah! How's that been going?
Been in a couple projects now. I got a couple more I got to record. This week I got cast in just as a rule of thumb, I audition for every Danganronpa fan game I see. I got cast in one. Is the played the ultimate tap dancer.
Oh, nice.
In one of them.
What's that little ground thing?
You need to get the thing from Candy, and you go and Chunky burps. I think he farts. I think he burps, and you ripple it off, and it gives you a coin. It gives you 5 coins to every Kong. It's like a rainbow coin. They have them everywhere, but I can't get them right now. Okay, we're gonna call that.
Yeah, we'll talk about your voiceover work
Oh,
next time.
okay.
Keep in suspense.